Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Olympia Fields, just south of downtown Chicago, it's live opening round coverage of the BMW Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Your leader is a former winner of this event, Patrick Cantlay. He's at 2 under par here early in this first morning wave. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to push through and fight on for the title next week. This is left all the way. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Okay, here comes the third shot. It's about 120 yards. That's what's left.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritize that line.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. The second hole is a par 4 at 467 yards. It is one of the many risk-reward holes here at Olympia Fields. Some will try to carry the 3 right-side bunkers with their tee shots, hoping to get a shorter look into a well-protected green that slopes from back to front.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
So from just off the fairway, this is second.
Not a great shot, really. The first cut ball often sits up. It's easily get into the middle of the green. It's long.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just a shot off the lead. The third hole is another early test and is in fact the #1 handicap hole, a par 4 at 461 yards. The hole is comprised of 3 segments. Tee shots should wind up in the second segment, leading to an uphill carry over Butterfield Creek to a somewhat small and tilted green. And that's going to wind up a little straighter than the first 2 drives. It's in the fairway here at 3. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain at 1 under par. The 4th at 400 yards, offering a bit of a breather, at least distance-wise. As with the first, left is no good, as thick trees and bushes again frame the fairway. The narrow green slopes right to left with 3 bunkers serving as protection. That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. 5 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Now to the 5th, it is a 4th consecutive par 4, this one measuring at 417 yards. It differs from the rest in that tall trees create a narrow chute to navigate with your tee shot, and the lone fairway bunker left is most definitely in play. Also in play is the cross bunker up near the hole, forcing players to carry the ball onto a plateaued green. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. 12 feet still to go. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 2 under. On to the 6th here on this north course, and finally it's the first of our 4 par 3s, checking in at 187 yards. This hole is much more out in the open than the previous 6, but that also means that winds can sometimes play a bigger role here. That winds up way left. That's going to leave a very awkward distance to somehow try to save par. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. A par 4 awaits us here at the 7th, this one at 452 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the left and features bunkers left and right off the tee. The green narrows and rises toward the back and is protected by 2 deep front bunkers.
Cool looking shot.
This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Long par 3s are becoming more in vogue in professional golf. We saw some long ones at the 2023 U.S. Open at the Los Angeles Country Club. And we find another here at the 251-yard 8th hole. The green slopes from back left to front right and is fronted by a quartet of bunkers. Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at -3. The closing hole on the front side here at Olympia Fields is the 472-yard par 4 9th. Bunkers are the name of the game here, with 3 hemming in the landing area and 4 more up near the green. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Well, he's looking at 108 yards to the front of the green, 143 to the hole, pin in the back.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Here we go. This one for birdie. This from 7 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. The backside here at Olympia Fields begins with a par 4 10th at 444 yards. The best drive here will carry the left side bunker. If that's accomplished, it should leave a clear approach to an elevated green. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. The par 4 11th is a trickier hole than it might seem at first blush. From the tee, the landing area appears to be a wide one, but it does dogleg slightly to the left, which causes many players to run their tee shots through into the right side bunkers or rough.
Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kept it into the first cut.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Under on the day. Down to the 12th for 389 yards, a par 4. This is not a hole for the Bombers as Butterfield Creek bisects the fairway. It's also not one to be wayward on off the tee, as the tree canopies and trunks often force punch-outs and layups and shots stray from the fairway.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. This now for birdie at 12.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. The 13th is a 168-yard par 3. It is the number 18 handicap, but that doesn't mean it's not without its share of peril. Bunkers protect the green short and right, while thick trees and bushes cause big problems for anything pulled offline to the left. That is going to miss off to the left, so now par going to be very difficult from there. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 4 under. The 14th is a difficult one, a par 4 at 450 yards. A tee shot from an elevated tee leads to a fairway in a valley 30 feet below. Any miss left brings trees into play. Any miss right could be worse, with Butterfield Creek snaking its way down the right side before crossing the fairway further up. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So this is where club selection becomes much more important. Uphill, make sure you have enough stick, and then swing away. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. There are only 2 par 5s on this North course. The first and this one, the 15th. You know they're tough when this is the shorter of the two, and it still goes 606 yards. It's a gentle dogleg to the right, but players who hug the right side off the tee could very easily be blocked out or worse. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. And he's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here, perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a two-putt would be a very good result.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. The final three-hole stretch begins here at the par 3 16th. It's a long one at 215 yards. Butterfield Creek again makes an appearance short and right of the hole. But of greater concern, those bunkers short right and left. Going long leads to issues as well, as balls can wind up well below the putting surface. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And this will stay a one-shot lead. On to the 17th now. It's a par 4 at 455 yards. The creek we saw at 16 continues up the right side of this fairway, though the lone bunker left is a more frequent obstacle. An uphill approach needs to be precise, as 4 bunkers await just off the putting surface. Oh, he's overcooked it. That is well left.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Get up. Get there. Oh, you talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb for birdie at 17. And he's going to open up a 2-shot lead here with 1 hole remaining in his opening round. The closing hole here at Olympia Fields is a par 4 at a challenging 510 yards. This hole bends right to left, but those looking to gain an advantage can be blocked by trees on the left side of the driving area. The lone pond on the course seldom comes into play, but the tilt of the green towards the front left makes for some difficult final putts.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So he's left himself a long one here for his second from the rough. Chance now for another birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
No, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And this is going to be an opening round 64. Sensational. A final look at the leaderboard shows our featured golfer on top by a shot. So some good playing here in round number 1, Frank.
It certainly is, Rich, but there's a long way to go. It's just a sliver of a lead.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.